Hey there! This turned out to be one of my favorite projects to do. Difficult and challenging. Trying to figure out how to do it and what to use. And I wanted it to be done in a way that no one else has done it. Which meant I had to use my brain to fabricate this. Well, you guessed it right. I'm going to start off by using this container. I'm going to cut it up and flatten it down a little bit to take out this big curve in it. I'll let it sit under these weights for a few hours. That's looking pretty good. I'm happy with that. This sketch here I have on the piece of paper looks like a lionfish I want to do. So I'm going to sketch this out now onto this piece of cardboard and I'll cut it out. I'm using tape right now to attach these two pieces together, and then I'm going to glue them. I like that. It has the right shape, so that looks good. I'm happy with that. All right, here's the glue that I ended up using. You can see it already inside the fish, but I'm going to demonstrate how I poured it inside. And now I'm just going to let it sit there and dry. I'm just cutting and gluing pieces into place to form his belly and his mouth. Yeah, this lionfish's body's not coming out of my head for sure. I mean, I have no idea. I have to use photos and images to get an idea what a lionfish's body looks like. And then I'm just duplicating that here with using the cardboard and the glue and the tape. It's not a secret. You could do the same thing. All you need is a couple good images of what you're doing, and then you're just duplicating it. Just do a little piece at a time. That's all. I'm mixing my flour and water together until I have a nice runny mix. Then I'll dip my small strips of paper in it and I'll wipe off the excess. And then I'll add it to my fish's body. Here I'm adding thin strips of paper. I'm not adding a lot because I don't want the fish's body to get all wet because they'll start deforming. So I'm just adding thin coats of paper mache, then I'll let it dry. And then once it's dry, I'll add more. All right, that's one layer of paper mache, and now I'm just going to let it sit in the sun and dry. This will just be a template to figure out the size of the fins next to his body. I need to figure out how long and how wide to make them. Now this will work out fine because I think this is stiff enough where it'll hold the fins out. And I think this milk carton will work good for it. Oh, now that'll work great. Just 85 more to go. Now I cut my spines out and I'm going to hot glue them together. This is just one side of the fish. I still have the other side to do too. Now there you go, 2 identical fins or spines, both left and right side of the fish. I don't know, now I'm trying to figure out how to attach them to the body. I don't know, I'm just kind of thinking here. I kind of figured out a way of simplifying the spines. I cut his tail out of a milk container and I'm going to outline the spines onto his tail using the hot glue gun. Saved a lot of time and effort on this one. I lightly sanded his body down, and now I want to add a thin layer of caulking over his whole body to give his body a nice smooth surface. I'm wetting my finger in the water and rubbing the caulking all over his body. When it dries, I'll add another layer. If you notice his eye, I used hot glue to make his eye. There's 2 coats of latex primer and I sanded each coat. Also using acrylic paints and a black Sharpie and a painter's marker. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed the finished product.